Cora Klopping is the bearer of great news this morning with a really picture-perfect late summer forecast.
Yeah, that's right. And Kelly, I love it when I get to bear the good news, and that's what I'm dealing with today for you. And as you get a look at the alerts and impacts for today, it's going to be pretty mild but cool this morning. We're going to end up warm and dry for this afternoon, and we're going to stay pretty much the same through the end of the work week. Temperature a little below average, but dry with plenty of sunshine, and then we do heat up as we head through your weekend. That's when above average high temperatures will be returning. A live look outside this morning. This is the Sundial Bridge in Redding, and you can see clear conditions over the bridge this morning. It's going to be a fantastic day to get out for a walk, get that fresh air, especially early to midday. Towards the afternoon, a bit warm, but nothing oppressive expected for later on this afternoon either. So just fantastic news if you've been hoping to get outside and get that fresh air. Fantastic for a walk. If you're trying to get that exercise outside, go for that jog today. Feel free. And if you're trying to get that car washed, feel free to do that as well. We don't have any rain in the forecast either. Temperatures right now hovering in the 60s for the valley, 67 degrees for Redding, 64 in Chico, 67 for Orrville, and 66 for Red Bluff. We're in the lower 60s in Willows right now. 61 was the latest check. Could dip into the upper 50s there. 50s to mid 60s in the foothills, 40s for most of our mountain zones this morning. And wind out of the northeast up to around 6 miles an hour for Red Bluff, 5 miles an hour for Orrville. Winds have been diminishing over the last couple of hours. That allowed the valley to dip into the 60s across the board. Just before 5 a.m., around 4:30 a.m., some valley areas like Chico and Orrville were still in the lower 70s. Winds out of the south this afternoon, fairly modest. We're going to see those up to around 15 miles an hour or so, but this does kick in and usher in the Delta breeze influence, which keeps our high temperatures in check. So that cooler marine air traveling through the Bay Area north into our region, continuing over the next couple of afternoons. And again, that keeps our temperatures from climbing despite the sunshine and dry conditions. So it's those 15-mile-an-hour winds for the afternoon hours, really keeping our temperatures plateauing through the rest of this week. Satellite and radar. Clear skies overnight into this morning. High pressure to our east and west, driving the sunshine, but we do have a little change of pace. Low pressure along the coast is driving a little influence in the Delta breeze later today, and that's enhanced as another trough tracks into the Pacific Northwest. We'll also see a very slight chance for maybe some scattered sprinkles in the northern mountains this afternoon, but the rest of us, it's just sunshine for today. 8 a.m., your hyperlocal futurecast showing you sunshine in the valley. You're going to want those sunglasses. Noon today looks like a nice lunch hour, low to mid 80s in the valley with sunny skies. Some clouds starting to pop up in our higher elevations this afternoon. Best chance for any pop-up sprinkles is going to be in northern Trinity and Siskiyou County zones, but that's about it. Mostly sunny early on for your Thursday, sunny for the afternoon, and then we do start to see some clouds moving through north into our region late this week, late Thursday into Friday, but then it's back to the sunshine ahead for your weekend as high pressure builds west from our east. Highs today, low to mid 80s in the northern mountains, 70s to lower 80s in the Sierra and southern Cascades, foothills in the 70s to low 80s as well, 83 for Paradise and Forest Ranch, 81 for Magalia. If you're in the valley, it's lower 90s for the most part, 90 in Redding, 92 for Red Bluff, 90 for Chico and Orrville, 93 for Willows. So not much variety out there in your high temperature forecast for this afternoon, and not much variety from today through Saturday. Low 90s in Chico for the afternoons, lows in the low to mid 60s. We'll have some clouds overhead Friday, but that's about it. Heating up into the mid 90s on Sunday for both Chico and Redding, and then it's mid to upper 90s heading into the start of next week. Low temperatures still in those low to mid 60s. So Kelly, all around, this is a very mild and comfortable forecast for early to mid-September.